Welcome back to another video of League of Legends. This time I will be going over Graves, the Outlaw. Graves is best played bot lane AD carry, but can also counter a few champions up top. He is an all-around champion from early game to late game. He has a great escape, while also maintaining high outputs of damage. If fed, Graves can shut down the entire game. Graves has a wide variety of skills, ranging from power-ups to controlling the enemy, to having the ability to make an enemy go from 100 to 0 in the blink of an eye. Graves' passive is True Grit. For as long as Graves stays in combat, his passive triggers. He is granted armor and magic resist. This is a great passive because it turns Graves into a beefy AD carry that can take a couple of hits. Those extra armor and magic resist combined with quick draw can surely save one's life. Bucknose shot is his Q. Graves fires the shot in a cone shape. The shot damages all enemies inside the cone. Damage is reduced the further the enemy is away from Graves. This is Graves' harass ability. This ability is also very good at creeping and pushing lanes. Bucknose shot is scaled on AD, so building AD is best for Graves. Aiming Bucknose shot to hit as many enemy target is key to using this ability to its maximum potential. Graves' W ability is Smokescreen. Graves shoots out a smoke canister, blinding enemies inside the effect temporarily, also reducing movement speed. Smokescreen can be used offensively or defensively. Offensively, using Screenshot, you can blind fleeing enemies or even check bushes. Offensively, using Screenshot, you can blind fleeing enemies or even check bushes. Defensively, you can blind the enemies chasing you, allowing you to maneuver away safely. Quick Draw is Graves' E ability. Using Quick Draw, Graves dashes in the target direction, granting increased attack speed for a short amount of time. Auto attacks reduce this ability's cooldown by 1 second. I believe this skill is what makes Graves the champion that he is. This skill allows you to have the ability to escape incoming attacks, but also, played offensively, can cripple the enemy team. Collateral damage is Graves' ultimate. Graves shoots out a shell in a straight line, dealing massive damage to the first champion that it hits. At the end of the ability, the shell explodes, dealing AoE damage. Chasing down fleeing enemies and finishing them off with a collateral damage is probably one of the best feelings in the world. This ability scales on attack damage, and at the later stages in the game, this ability can nab you a few extra kills. As always, I start off with boots and 3 pots. This allows Graves to stay in lane and farm as much as possible, and also allow him to poke at the enemy team while staying healthy. Harass with his auto attacks, and if the enemy is in range, show them your Bucknose shot. If you are ever in danger and need to flee, don't be afraid to quick draw away. True Grit will make Graves pretty tanky, allowing him to take a few more hits and escaping alive. My first trip back to camp, I tried to pick up Berserker boots and a Doran's blade and a few health pots. The first spell I max out is Bucknose shot, followed by Quick Draw and Screenshot. I pick up collateral damage whenever it is available. Mid-game is when Graves starts to shine. If you were able to farm in the early stages of the game, you will be able to do massive amounts of damage in team fights. You are the AD carry, so you never want to be in front of the fight. Always stay behind your team and wait until they initiate. Once the enemy team starts to blow their cooldowns is when you want to show yourself to clean up. Start off by quick drawing, gaining the increased attack speed buff, and using Bucknose shot and a well-placed smokescreen followed by collateral damage. You will see fleeing enemies, double kills, triple kills pop up on your screen. A fed Graves is a scary champion to go up against because of your insane amount of attack damage and attack speed. I first finished Infinity Edge, followed up by a Phantom Dancer for the extra increased attack speed and crit chance. Depending on the enemy team, you would want to build either Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, or Guardian Angel next. For runes, I grab AD, armor, and attack speed runes, and 2109 AD masteries. Graves is an amazing champion to play all around from start to finish. If you are looking for a new AD carry, or simply just a new champion to play, give Graves a shot. He won't disappoint you. And thank you for watching my video, and please give it a thumbs up if it helped you out in any way. And as always, remember to subscribe. Thank you. Subscribe.
Victory!